You can't save everyone because not everyone truly wants to be saved. They might tearfully and despairingly ask you for solutions that they said they will adamantly commit to, but in truth they won't be able to for the simple reason of they are unable to break out of that comfortable but degenerative bubble of not wanting to put all the necessary efforts and all the necessary patience to undergo the much needed and desired changes. They want everything to come at the snap of their fingers and magically by themselves because they don't want to experience any further pain and misery since they are already in pain and miserable themselves. A lot of people will say that they've tried everything and it still didn't work, and these are the same people who think that bridges are built in a week purely through the process of imagination and with Legos as their foundation. If you truly have tried everything and didn't experience any change whatsoever, these are the questions you should be asking yourself. What have you tried? How long have you tried it for? Have you been ruthlessly consistent with what you've tried? Did you stop after the first signs of struggle? Did you stop after the first experience of failure? Did you continue with much less than half the resolve and efforts after the first experience of struggles and failures? If your answer to any one of these questions presents an objectively negative or inferior note, then no wonder you've never experienced any changes. I've tried going to the gym for a month and it made absolutely no difference, mate. Progress is super slow. I want to lose 100 pounds in a month and I just can't do it even though I'm sweating like a pig every time I exercised. I was forcing myself so hard every session that I got injured and it demotivates me to the point where I can't be bothered to go any further or longer. Since I know it will be pointless anyway in the end. So fuck everything and fuck you for being able to pull it off, mate. You're just lucky. If you think the process of physical, mental, social, financial, and characteristical changes are as simple, quick, delightful, and smooth sailing as changing your sweaty underwear, then you're just as delusional as the Disney fantasy you're desperately hoping to befall you, mate. Change is hard, and I've made a video specifically on this matter before. To experience true change in anything that you can wholeheartedly notice and appreciate will take every single ounce of your existential capability and capacity. Blood, sweat, tears, and spirit. And contrary to what most people think, it is not just a one-time conquest with a set-in-stone ending. It is a consistent lifetime effort with multiple phases and chapters. Your supreme lack in conviction, your otherworldly delusion and impatience towards everlasting instant gratifications, and your indolently entitled victim and quitter attitude are the main reasons for your irresponsibly frustrating misery and embitterment. You are and will be the only source of your own further pain and undoing. If you have this mentality, not even Jesus can save you because you don't even want to save yourself. You don't even want to help yourself. You don't even want to be accountable and take ownership of your own problems. You just want to furiously pray for them to get rid of themselves and then magically bless you with solutions and benefits. There is absolutely no sense of self-initiative and desire to become a vessel for good and constructive deeds. No one will be able to teach you how to run, yet alone walk, if you are ignorantly reluctant to even want to stand up. No one can make changes for you besides you. They might persuade you or even point you towards the direction of change, but the decision and action to change is all up to you. Like me, I'm not in the business of making you gentlemen better. I'm in the business of showing you the direction where there is a high possibility for you to experience the desired changes for yourself so that you can make yourself better. It's not my decision or responsibility to make changes for you, nor is it God's decision or responsibility to make changes for you. It's all in your power to decide, because neither me, nor anyone, nor God can control your thoughts and actions. It is you who have that absolute authority. Feeling sorry for yourself and trying to get sympathy through ostentatiously bragging or reminding yourself and others about your pain and misery is the true definition of being pathetic. Don't be pathetic. Be persistent. Pain is inevitable, whether it is misfortunate and unfortunate pain or whether it is constructive and productive pain. You will experience all of them nonetheless. If you don't feel any pain, then you're as good as dead. And if you don't want to feel any pain, then don't do anything. But of course, remain where you exactly are, which is the very place that you do not want to be and had been desperately trying to get out of for God knows how long. Simple, clear, and brief.
And when Arthur, who could be the hero, takes the sword, he's so overcome by visions of his murderous uncle that he can't pick up the weapon. Well, think about that. Now you have weapons at your disposal, but how dare you wield them? And the answer is, maybe it's easy just to leave the sword on the ground because You do want to be responsible for atrocities going forward, and don't think you couldn't be, and don't think you might not enjoy it. And so, the way you pay for your privilege is with your virtue. I mean that most particularly. You have these opportunities and this existential guilt. And the way you expiate that and atone is by doing your best to live the best possible life you can manage, to speak the truth, to treat people with respect, to abide by the principles of the dignity of the individual, and to put your house in order. And that's how you pay for your unearned privilege. All of us.